This is on the left, Victor Blackwell of CNN talking with Daniel Lippman, the White House reporter from Politico, and they're talking about the protests that happened in Portland, and in particular, the words of a person who represents the Proud Boys. If you are a regular reader of Oakland News Now, you will remember some blog posts that I wrote about the Proud Boys when some of their members visited Oakland, or reportedly were going to visit Oakland, and then didn't, but I digress. Here is one of the Proud Boys members directly pointing, and Proud Boys are considered to be a white nationalist, white supremacist group, although they say they aren't. But then you have these Portland protesters who basically are doing just that, being far right extremists and white supremacists. And so here is one of them, a guy named, I believe, Joe Biggs, expressly crediting President Trump for echoing their message. Listen.
I'm not saying all conservatives are, in that realm, but among hardcore Trump supporters, Trump condemning Antifa, that's what they like.
Yeah, I think we should also point out that this is a conversation, not one-to-one, but a conversation, I guess, through social media, through traditional media, between some of these groups like the Proud Boys and the president. I want you to listen, everyone to listen as we wrap up here. With the organizer of the event yesterday, this is Joe Biggs. He was asked by a reporter why they were in Portland. Here's what he said.
What's the message you got across?
Go look at President Trump's Twitter. He talked about Portland, said he's watching Antifa. That's all we wanted. We wanted national attention on it. We got it. Mission success.
He says that mission success. Keep that in mind. Proud Boys organizer Joe Biggs says, go look at President Trump's Twitter. So he's happy for that. I say this, folks, and I'll say it again. Racism is a mental illness, and the best cure for the mental illness is to have friends who don't look like you. If you have black friends, have white friends. If you're white, have black friends. If you're black, have white friends, and so on and so on. Have mixed, everybody, because then you understand each individual person's walk. You don't make assumptions about them based on what you have read in some crazy online zine or email or text. You know people, you have enough individual histories, and you know different types of people, and you're out there in society, hopefully being a responsible citizen and making it happen. If you're not doing that, if you're isolated, coming up with wild ideas about people, you become a danger to society yourself. Okay? Don't be a danger to society. Don't be racist. Don't be mentally ill. They used to say this, get a life. But that's insulting. I firmly believe that, just from my own personal experience, people who somebody else might say are racist are actually more often than not. And on the very few times in my life when I've experienced people who really are that way, yeah, they were absolutely screwed up. Completely screwed up. And I'm blessed to say that those times in my life have been microscopically small. And I certainly hope they stay that way.